I completely understand. I've had friends who live in different countries and they message me and they're like, are you guys okay? Like, seems like your entire country's burning down. I'm like, pretty much. Like, it's a shit show over here. So I get it. But like, I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the more dangerous countries. I don't know. That sounds crazy, but like for me, when I go visit Australia, I definitely feel safer considering they have way less guns than we do over here. And just little things like getting, into a road rage incident with somebody on the road in Australia, I'm like, cool, that's totally fine. If it happens here, I'm like, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious because who knows, like if they're carrying like an AR-15 or something, who knows?
Yeah.
So I get why people have that perspective of the United States. Like, this is a crazy country.
And a particularly crazy time.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. It's fascinating because I almost, when you juxtapose America and Australia, you see a lot of similarities in terms of its upbringing. Both of the countries started with almost like this imperialistic mindset of white people moving onto the land and stuff like that. And so I find it interesting when Americans make the claim, we were built off of systems of oppression. There's no way to fix it. But when you see Australia, it seems like the conditions are so much better, yet the roots are almost the same.
Very similar histories, like in terms of timing, in terms of like British colonization, to similar like narratives with genocide of indigenous populations. But I guess like Australia built its country off the back of convicts, which everybody likes to remind us. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of similarities between the two cultures as well. Like pop culture transcends, like Western culture is very homogenized as well. But two very different approaches when it comes to looking at, gun control, healthcare, education, like some really key industries.
Yeah, it's very similar countries. Like, at face value when you visit, they look so similar. But then in terms of, like social services and a lot of the values, it's really different. Although Australia is not without its flaws as well and its oppressions of Indigenous people.
Yeah,
so.
we still have our issues as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the troubling things that you noted previously regarding how the news is portraying at least the protests, but also just in general, is that we're being, in my opinion, and in the opinion of what's kind of central to this podcast, is we're being stuck in echo chambers and we're not hearing from people anymore.